It's getting to that time again, folks, you know, when happiness and good cheer are in the air and people are excitedly lining the streets. That's right, it's time for the Minecraft Weekly News, and what a news we have! The Mojang office was hit by a chilly conflict today, according to Carl Manor, and Dinnerbone chips in with reports of canine impersonation. Meanwhile, Vu is quoting wise words from a song. Too true, Vu, too true.
There's been a lot of news over the past month regarding the Halloween XBLA skin pack. If you didn't know, the money is going to various awesome charities. This week, the figures for the money raised were released on Play XBLA and totaled a whopping $770,448. Congratulations, many of you got awesome skins for your Minecraft character, and many people will be helped as a result.
Now, Minecraft is first and foremost a multiplayer game, and there's something very special about heading to a server with your friends and carving out an empire alongside them. But how do you know if your friends are online? Well, there's an awesome new service called Friends for Minecraft, which allows you to do that and much more. You can find out what servers they're on, share screenshots and browse through servers. It's simple to install with helpful instructions, and with an iOS app, an in-game mod, and a web client, there are many advantages to this great service, and I see myself using it plenty. Now, just to make some friends.
So it's nearly Christmas, and the Mojang team have gotten into the Christmas spirit in style, slapping on their hard hats for a gingerbread house making competition. Splitting the guys into 3 teams, the submissions were posted online and voted for all last week. The 3 entries were vastly different but splendiferous nonetheless, and you the public voted for Lag Nord. Notch and Jeb's team took home the bacon with their cyber-killing edible machine thingy. The staggering 42,143 votes were very close, which is good, because the 3 of those designs look good enough to eat. Last week you might remember that we missed out on the snapshot, as it came out as the news went live. However, you might not know that we posted up a video the very next day covering all of the details of the Firework-tastic preview. We'll leave a link at the end of this video and in the description below if you're interested.
Snapshot Time! Building on last week's excellent feature, Snapshot 12W58 boasts slight changes to the firework effect and all-important sounds for the explodey rockets. Very atmospheric. Earlier this week, Dinnerbone posted a video displaying 3D rendering of items when they're on the floor, so not only do they bounce, now they spin too, and there was you thinking The Hobbit was cool in 3D. If you want to remove this feature due to its slightly more demanding nature, turn off fancy graphics and you'll be back to the usual dropped item sprites. Speaking of dropping things, you'll find that if you hold Control and then hit Q, you'll drop your selected stack, not just one item. Speedy! Also, you'll notice that items are now highlighted in the hotbar when you have them selected. Moving on, the enchanted books that we talked about in the snapshot video last week, hint hint, can be found in the dungeons with rare enchantments on them. You may also find them for trade with villagers.
Yep, there are plenty more things to be found, as well as a slew of bug fixes, so if you head to the description you'll find a link to the Minecraft wiki with all of the latest snapshot findings. Enjoy! Scrolls. Scrolls. That's right, it's had another update. There's a new ranking system in the game. It won't have any effect on the current system, but if you get confused, don't worry. There's an improved matchmaking search engine, which will widen the search parameters over time so there's more chance you'll find something sooner, and there's a revamp to the gold system and the new splash screen. So that's all fine and dandy. Improvements are what makes the world go round. Also links, and there's one for this below.
Notch has submitted a new post to his blog, a rarer occurrence these days. It's a poignant and touching insight into his life and outlook. We'll not say any more about it because it's really up for you to read it and absorb it yourself. It's for the individual from a remarkable individual. That's it over, folks. Time to pack up the celebrations and put them in the loft, at least till next week. I mean, it's not like there's another big event coming up soon, is it? Head over to our Facebook for more happenings, and to see last week's fireworky snapshot you can click over here for last week's show, and then over here for next week's Christmas edition when it rolls around. Wrap up warm, and you kids, don't eat the yellow snow. Bye!